So, talking about Judge, Stanton, and Gallo, and just kind of thinking about Voit on the outskirts here, but Judge currently has 31 home runs. Gallo's got 31. Stanton's got 26, and I think there's a shot of all three of them getting to 35 home runs each by the end of the season. Stanton's a little further away, but he's really hot right now, so I could see it happening. I don't remember the last time the Yankees trio had 35 home runs. Actually, I don't remember, with the exception of Mantle and Maris, when two of them had 40-plus home runs. So there's a shot that that could happen this year. And if all three stay healthy next year, there's a shot that all three of them could get to 40 home runs by next year as well, each. And I think one of the main reasons why is because Gallo, and anytime the Yankees get an acquisition at the trading deadline, the following year, if they're back with the Yankees, they tend to play better the following year than they do the year that they're acquired. And I think Gallo's still adjusting. He's been reeling a bit. But you could see his power potential. But I think he's got to still work on cutting down on the strikeouts. He still draws a lot of walks, which is great. But I do think with the addition of him in the lineup, it just creates more problems for pitchers once these guys are kind of settled into a groove together. And again, if Judge and Stanton stay healthy, and Gallo, gets regular playing time, I do think and if he becomes more consistent, I think he'll be a fixture at like number 5 or something like that in the lineup, no worse than 5th in the lineup. I know right now he should be kind of like 6th or 7th or even maybe 8th, but probably 7th. But he has the potential to really, really have a monster year with the Yankees. And next year is going to be his contract year, so I expect him to play better next year than he did this year. And again, this is indicative with a lot of trade deadline acquisitions that play with the Yankees. The following year, if they're back with them, they always play better. And it's just an adjustment period with the Yankees, particularly with power guys. And this happens a lot. I mean, there are some exceptions like Cecil Field and some others, but like this is mostly the norm with the Yankees. So that's a huge. It could be a huge thing next year. The Yankees could put up some special numbers next year. And again, Stanton's Gallo's gonna be in his walk year. So is Judge. So I expect them to produce, and particularly work hard at staying healthy. And if they are healthy, I can see a scenario where all three of them put up 40 home runs. Now, is there an outside possible that Voit, if he stays healthy and still here, can kind of get up there as well? Yeah, possible. Or at the very least, they could have 4 guys with 30-plus home runs. And I don't remember if that's ever happened with the Yankees. So I remember the year where the Rockies had 4 guys with 40-plus home runs. And if I remember correctly, was it Andres Galarraga, Ellis Burks, Dante Bichette, and someone else. Larry Walker, I think, maybe. It might have been those 4, if I'm not mistaken. But and I've never seen a team do that before, ever in my life. And again, Rockies, inflated, thinner air, stuff like that, but they still did it, and it's a legit stat. And I could see the Yankees in a scenario where they've got 4 guys with 30-plus home runs, or maybe 3 with 40-plus. So, which would be phenomenal for the team. But yeah, I wanted to bring up that possibility. Let me know what you think. Whether you think it's something that's feasible. And again, I think if they stay healthy, and with the 2 of them in a contract walk year, I could see guys putting up some serious numbers. So, and Voit with a chip on his shoulder coming back, if he is back and Rizzo's not, I could see it happening. So, and again, that's one of the decisions obviously the Yankees have to make. And there's other guys on the team who can put up some numbers. I mean, Odor, he could be a 25 home run guy. So can Torres be a 25, 30 home run guy. So could DJ could be a 20. Like, there's a lot of guys in this lineup if they put it all together, can have a monster season. But again, when does a team actually do that? But they have the firepower to reset the major league home run record, which I think the Twins have right now. So they have the firepower to do it. If you load up that lineup, and they're all playing well, and they're consistent for the most part, or hot at the same time in benches, I think it's a very, very, very good possibility. But again, those 3 guys are to me the nucleus of the power tripod, or whatever you want to call it. Judge, Stanton, Gallo. And that's a monster tripod of power production if they're doing it right. So, and again, there's more scenarios now. Now that Gallo and Rizzo are here, more scenarios where teams generally don't want to face Rizzo and Gallo that much, especially when they're hot. So what does that mean? They're not going to pitch around Judge and Stanton, so they're going to get more pitches to hit too, and vice versa. So creates more opportunities. And then you add DJ, you add Torres, you add Voit, you add some Eldor, you add some of these other guys in the lineup, and it creates a nightmare for pitchers. And and again, I'm still of the opinion that they need a real, like, a legitimate leadoff hitter at the top, a table setter. So I do think that would be a wise move to invest in this offseason, as well as obviously pitching too, and starting and bullpen. But think of the potential, think of the possibilities. Let me know what you think of some offensive possibilities. I mean, they could essentially go nuts offensively. So they really, really could. So there's a lot of potential on this team. They just have to put it together at the same time for a period of time. So, give me your insight. Give me your feedback, guys.